Love as a universal force. Love is probably one of the most powerful and mysterious forces that a human being can experience. It is not only a feeling that we feel towards someone dear to us, but it is also a universal energy that manifests itself in infinite forms, crossing the boundaries of species, bodies, and even time. We have always wondered what love really is, and today I would like to take you on a journey that starts from one of its most intimate and well-known forms, maternal love, and then explores it as a cosmic force that permeates the entire universe. But to truly understand love in all its facets, we need to broaden our gaze. Beyond the love between humans, there is the love we share with other species, with trees, with the earth. In this journey, we will see how love is not exclusive to humans, but rather an invisible thread that unites all forms of life in an eternal dance of interconnection and exchange. Motherly love, the root of everything. Maternal love is probably one of the first manifestations of love that every human being experiences in life. It is a love that has deep, instinctive roots, and that surpasses any logic or reasoning. A mother loves her child, not because there are conditions to respect or emotional contracts to sign, but simply because there is a natural and deep bond which precedes birth itself. This kind of love is not unique to humans. In every species, from whales to birds, from monkeys to insects, we see incredible examples of mothers who care for their young with dedication and sacrifice. Think of the elephant who, for 2 years, guides and protects her baby, or the emperor penguin who endures weeks of fasting and cold to hatch her egg in extreme conditions. Motherly love teaches us something fundamental: the ability to give without expecting anything in return, to protect and nourish even when it is difficult. It is the first lesson of interconnection and altruism that we receive in life. And it is from this root that love begins to flourish and expand beyond the boundaries of individuality, opening us to the possibility of loving other beings and, ultimately, the entire universe. Multispecies love, the embrace of all life. But love is not something we experience only between humans. Animals, trees, and all of nature are also capable of expressing love, if only we are willing to listen and open our hearts. Animals, with their affectionate behavior, show us that love knows no species barriers. Just watch a dog wagging its tail happily when its owner returns, or a cow affectionately licking its calf, to understand that love does not belong only to us. But the bond is not limited to animals. Even trees, even in their silent presence, express a form of love and connection with the world around them. The roots of trees intertwine beneath the earth, forming an invisible but vital communication network, sharing resources and information. A forest ecosystem works in harmony, where every plant, every tree, and every creature that lives in that network is linked to the others in a cycle of exchange and cooperation. In some spiritual traditions, such as animism or indigenous cultures, it is believed that everything, from animals to trees, rivers, and mountains, has a spirit, a consciousness, a living essence. These belief systems see nature not as a resource to be exploited, but as an extended family, in which each member has a role, an identity, and, yes, a capacity to love. When we broaden our vision of love to include these non-human life forms, we begin to perceive nature itself as a living being, with which we can connect and dialogue. Love thus becomes a bridge that unites us not only with other people, but with the entire web of life, making us feel part of something much bigger. Love as a transforming force. Love, in all its forms, has a transformative power. It is not just feelings of affection or deep connections between individuals, but an energy capable of profoundly changing our being and our perception of the world. Love challenges us to see beyond appearances, to recognize the essence of the person in front of us, and to understand that we are all part of the same reality. Every time we choose to love, we place ourselves in a position of openness, vulnerability, and acceptance. Love is a force that dissolves barriers, dissolves fears, and allows us to grow. And it is through love that we reconnect with ourselves and the world, rediscovering our place in the grand scheme of life. This transformative power is not limited to our interpersonal relationships. When we choose to love the natural world, our perspective also expands. Loving an animal, a plant, or the ocean itself teaches us humility, reminds us that we are not the only ones existing on this planet. Through love, we become aware of our impact, our responsibilities, and our ability to positively influence the world. Cosmic love, the embrace of the universe. When we broaden our vision further, we realize that love is not confined to planet Earth, but is a force that permeates the entire universe. Cosmic love is a concept that leads us to think of love as a vibration, an energy that flows through the stars, galaxies, and the cosmic void itself. Just as every star shines thanks to an invisible force, so too is love a light that illuminates every living being. Cosmic love is what connects us to everything, what makes us feel part of a greater order, of an eternal dance between the visible and the invisible. When we open ourselves to this vision of love, we no longer see our role only as individuals, but as active participants in an interconnected system of life. Cosmic love is the energy that moves the sun and the stars, that makes the galaxies dance around each other, and that allows us to perceive life as an infinite cycle of birth, growth, death, and rebirth. In this love, there are no separations, no divisions. We are all part of a great cosmic breath that pulsates through time and space. Conclusion: love as a path to universal unity. Ultimately, love is the force that unites us all, that overcomes barriers between species, between bodies, and between universes. From maternal love, which teaches us compassion and protection, to multispecies love, which invites us to see the sacredness in all life, love opens the way to cosmic love, a form of love that connects us to the entire universe. When we embrace this vision of love, we understand that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. And, in this way, love becomes not only an act of connection, but also a path to unity, healing, and cosmic awareness.